Judging by the look on your face, you seem to have an idea who it is too. Mom. I know that my dad truly loved my mom. Everything I saw about my mom in my dream must be Dad's memories. Before, I just thought he does have a human side, and that was about it. In truth, he was in pain to the point that he even wanted his memories erased and his emotions dulled. What the heck are you crying? Mom was crying in my dream too. Probably because she could understand Dad's pain. I told you your dad isn't going to die right away. Don't cry. What? You're not crying because you're worried he's going to die. No, you said he won't die as long as he's around me. That's why I visited him so often. Wait, what's with your expression? Crap. Lucas. Tell me just how sick my dad is. Well, if he were an ordinary man, he'd probably be too sick to move. What? Yet he's still working hard. Why didn't you tell me this before? I kept chasing him around and even made him go on a boat ride. I'll say why I did that. Because I thought you'd cry if I told you. Still, your dad has plenty of mana, and he's strong, so he's alright for now. I refilled the amount you used up. For now. Alright, so until when? Well, perhaps I was being too optimistic. The reason why I was alright after my mana went out of control was because Dad protected me. I had no idea Dad would end up in this state after being caught up in it. Dad keeps it to himself so well. I told you he was already near death, and this is just temporary. But Dad got so much better right after, so. I thought you just meant to scare me. Is there no way I can make Dad better? It's because of me that he's in this state. Lucas, just what is a mana explosion anyway? It's defined as an incident where one's mana goes out of control. You know this. Either it's because there's too much mana or because the pathways are twisted. Why did it happen to me? If only it hadn't happened. Right, that's the really strange part. I of all people had sorted out your mana already, so why did it happen? Did anything abnormal happen back then, something out of the ordinary? I don't know if it was just like any other day. Come to think of it, there was static. Static. You know Raven is all fluffy, sometimes petting her made static electricity. You think something like this would happen because of the static dummy? I guess you're right. She's feeling down again. Just focus on studying magic for now. Magic. There might be a solution if we figure out your mana. The nature of my mana. Not everyone who gets caught up in a mana explosion loses their memories. Your mana may be the answer, so just focus on your lessons. You mean the ones you teach? Lucas is right. Mana is the only real evidence. If we figure out the nature of my mana, I'm sure there will be a way. Alright, I'll try my best. She seems better. Think I got rejected. I don't know when, but at some point I started to assume that I'd marry Aijkiel. Even though Uncle never said it directly. Take good care of Jeanette. You have to protect her. How embarrassing. Aijkiel must have sensed it too. The fact that I was thinking of him as my fiancé. That's why he pushed me away. Do you understand? Because Aijkiel likes the princess. Princess. Ever since my uncle told me that I was a princess, I thought Isaac would become my prince. All the princesses from fairy tales marry princes and live happily ever after. But I'm not a princess in a story. The princess from the story is someone like Princess Athanasia. Then what am I? I envy the princess. You can't fall behind. She is pretty and smart. And she has always been by His Majesty's side, ever since she was little. Would things have been different if I had tried harder? Did Uncle say that it wasn't the right time because I wasn't excelling enough? If I tried harder, would everybody have loved me? I feel like I'm alone in this world. I'm so lonely. I can't sleep. I know I'll get scolded if I get caught, but I'll just get a little bit of fresh air. The lights are on. Who is it? What are you doing here at such a late hour, my lady? I couldn't fall asleep, so I was just taking a short walk. What were you doing here, sir? The moon and I were drinking together. Did I interrupt you? No. Is something on your mind that is preventing you from sleeping? I can listen if you'd like. In return, keep it a secret that you saw me here. This drink is a secret too. So now we have another secret between the two of us. Here, put this on, it's cold. Thank you. He is such a gentleman. Always caring and friendly. I enjoy my time with him. They're all grown-ups, but he's so different from Uncle and His Majesty. Why is that? I thought she would be useless. But she may factor into this in ways I didn't anticipate. It suddenly felt like I was left all alone. Alone. Ijkil and Uncle too, they're good to me, but recently they've felt a bit distant. If they were really blood-related family, then I wouldn't feel this way, right? If only I could tell the princess and the emperor the truth. Do you think I'm being too optimistic? Well, it's hard to say. Unconditional love and trust without asking anything in return. Could such a thing really? I know it. Who does he think he owes his crown to? Looking down at me for not having mana. Having a bastard child with a lowly woman, and now bringing that child to the palace. Your Majesty, please calm yourself. Your Highness, the glass shards are dangerous this way. Mother, please calm down. Your Highness. Would you understand how your mother is feeling? I can't live with such humiliation. You are the only one I can rely on. Become the emperor no matter what, Anastasius. You love your mother, don't you? Fool. Are you about to ruin a job well done with sentiments again? Or did you forget what your flesh and blood did to you after you showed him mercy? Sir. No. I think it's quite possible. They do say blood is thicker than water. Why is he saying something different than he said before? Perhaps he's just trying to wrap up the conversation. I'm too tired to tell her otherwise. Sure, you're right. No. It's more like. It would be a true blessing to have a family you could share endless love and trust with. Yes. He's suddenly a different person. I long for such a family too. His family. Perhaps. There's a story behind it. Maybe there's a reason why he's been staying at Alpha Manor all this time. And why he is always so cynical every time I talk about family. It's getting late. Shall we head back inside? Watch your step, it's dark. If there's something bothering you, I'll listen. Well, you are always so attentive to what I have to say. I want to be of help to you as well. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. No, don't worry about it. Did he? Just pet my head. Have a good night, my lady. Shall we move indoors? The sun is too hot. All right. Move our table inside, please. Yes. Watch out. Dad. Sir, your hand? Called the wizard Lucas. Yes, princess. Why did you grab that? It fell. But with your bare hands, your health isn't good anyway. This can be fixed easily with some magic. No, don't use your magic. Wait until Lucas is here. What should I do? Dad is hurt again. It's all because he was worried I might get burned. Your Majesty, are you unwell? Miss Margarita. I think it'd be best if you left now. I'm sorry. Escort Miss Margarita out. Yes, Princess. You sent for me, Princess. They said His Majesty was injured. Yes, he burned his hand with the tea. Will he be all right? I'll see you out, Miss Margarita. Yes. Did that one? Always have that air about her. You must have felt upset. You were probably just as worried about the Emperor as she was, yet she sent you away like that. That was fine. But I was worried that His Majesty might be hurt or sick. I know they can't help it. They don't know that I'm their family. She can't tell just anyone about the Emperor's condition. But it's sad that I'm part of that anyone. How about you reveal the truth? Tell them that you are their family. Is something the matter? Well, actually, I asked the princess once what she would think if we were sisters. She was caught off guard and couldn't say anything. I did think she was getting quite close with just another noble lady. It seems like Claude may have told her Jeanette's true identity. Perhaps she's trying to win Jeanette's heart so that she won't be able to oppose her in the future. Like father, like daughter. The princess does seem to regard me as her friend, but that is as far as things go, I believe. I told you once about the noble bloodline. I hear that the princess is rather bright for her age. Then, even more so. You halfwit. Why are you taking him so seriously? Just put on a show and do your bidding. I don't care about the throne, I just like her. You said that I have a right to the throne since I'm a princess, but I don't excel like Princess Athanasia. I can't even use magic. The throne is? Who is this trash? If someone is worthy of the throne, the amount of mana is of little significance. What was that just now? Regardless of whether you want the throne or not, I think you have the right. I do? You are sensitive and caring. You could become an empress who loves and is loved by her people. You flatter me. I know he's complimenting me, but I don't know what else to say to him. That man? He's been spending a lot of time with Janet lately. What is he planning? I'll be back. Hello, my lady, it is a lovely morning. Hello, good morning. Heading to the palace? That bracelet from that time at the market? Yes, it is. I wanted to show it to the princess. You don't normally wear it? I was worried my uncle might ask where I got it from. I suppose it's not something a high-born lady would have. The princess must be pleased to see you regarding the bracelet with such care. I hope so. It looks like she isn't planning to tell them that they're related yet. Well, it's for the best. I don't enjoy the idea of repeating the same trick twice, but is this part unraveling? Where? It's something the princess bought from the market herself, so I won't get caught even if this fails. It must have been a trick of the light. But I was worried that the emperor might be hurt or sick. As I expected, the duke was wrong about the emperor having recovered. So, now is my best chance. Then I'll be heading out. Goodbye. I hope you have a pleasant day. Look at the sight of them. Your brother is mocking you once again. Will I succeed or fail? It's a shame that I won't be there in person to see him get devoured by the curse. But I do hope this is the end of it. Sir? Was I asleep? Yes? I must have pushed myself too far by casting that spell. What is the matter? The Emperor is... The Emperor? Princess. It seems like His Majesty's condition is stable now. You should go get some rest as well. I'm staying here. I'll let you know right away when he wakes up. At least go rest your eyes. Master Lucas. Princess, I'll escort you to your room. Let's go. Hey, come on. I need to talk to you. They say there's no trace of poison or magic, so what could it be? We were having tea as usual. Then suddenly Dad started to cough up blood and fainted. There is no way his condition would just get this bad so suddenly. Something happened. The royal magicians all said there was no trace of anything. That's because they're fools. There was a faint trace of mana waves. Someone did it on purpose. Attempted murder wouldn't be unheard of for an emperor. Did you find out who? Not yet, but it seems like the same person who snuck into my tower. Your tower? Someone broke all my magical artifacts and drained out their mana. I was absent for a bit, attending to you and your dad. Who is it? I want to destroy them. I don't know what they were trying to do, but perhaps it has something to do with your mana explosion as well. The method is similar. Why is someone trying to assassinate him? If Lucas can't find out the answer, doesn't that mean the same thing could happen again? I have to do something, or else Dad might. Don't worry. I'll be protecting him. I'd overlooked this, since I thought their only interest was accessing my tower. But now it's starting to get on my nerves. I'll keep an eye on your dad. Now get some sleep. You were up all night. No, I don't. Sleep well? Princess? What did you just say? I said prepare to enter the palace. Claude will be dead soon. What did you just do? Are you about to make me say the same thing 3 times? I don't know what to ask first, but why would you say the Emperor is going to? I sent him a curse through Janet. One that will cause his death. What? Is such a thing possible? Is he telling me that he killed the Emperor? But why now? Why not then? Claude was healthy back then and had little for me to dig into. My prince? Please do not resent Claude. What are you doing? Hurry up and kill her. I'll lend you my powers. Are you hesitating again? Forget it. She will be dead soon anyway. Why must I get my hands dirty? I'm leaving. I was weak. Because the assimilation wasn't complete. Assimilation? What does that mean? No, that's not what matters. You told me to prepare to enter the palace. Does that mean you plan to go in and reveal yourself in the chaos of His Majesty's sudden passing? If what he is saying is true, I've participated in treason. I thought that he wouldn't be able to make such a drastic move because he was unwell. Yet he was capable of this madness. Who would believe that someone could come back from the dead? And who would prove your identity? You really must be in shock to ask such a stupid question. Since when is royal blood something that must be proven? You've been presumed dead for ages. There aren't even any nobles who would support you. I have you. Are you telling me to turn my back on the royal family? Turn you back on the royal family? Have you forgotten who the rightful heir to the throne is? I must think of something, by some time. Do you intend to take your revenge on the emperor and reclaim the throne? Getting rid of that half-baked emperor who stole the throne through treason. And managing the country that has fallen into chaos as a result, isn't that what I must do as the former emperor? Any more questions? What? Why are you coming closer? My plan involving Jeanette was quite successful thanks to you. So I'll be sure to sing your praises. Well, thank you for your service. Father. Come in. What is the matter? I've heard something strange from the informant. Tell me. His Majesty is gravely ill? Yes. So you heard. It seems that there are rumors being passed around covertly. Considering how fast word has been going around, though, someone might be spreading it on purpose. Do not worry yourself with such things. What do you mean? How could His Majesty's condition being the talk of high society not be of importance? It's none of your business. Father? That hand? You may leave now. All right, I'll see myself out. Is there anything you'd like me to do? Your teacup is empty. Should I ask a servant to bring some more tea? With plenty of rum, just how you like it. Sure. All right, I'll tell the servants to do so. Rum? Father never even touches rum. And drinking during his working hours? Something is wrong with him. So much easier to have you brainwashed. We should have done this a long time ago. Why did you stop me? You really aren't capable of anything when I leave it up to you. Hesitating gives your opponents the chance to fight back, Anastasius. A magical artifact? Is it done? I shouldn't have left it to Anastasius after all. Well, aren't you clever? You've made it easier to escape this body. Thanks for that. It seems like I broke him. Perhaps I reacted too harshly? It's nice that I can use him easily, but this is my fault. Well, he only needs to be of use for a little while. It's already been a week. She won't leave His Majesty's bedroom at all. What is the princess up to at the moment? She is writing replies to turn down invitations. What? There are still party invitations and requests to have an audience with her. There are always a lot of party invitations around this time of year, but the amount of letters lately has been more than usual. How odd. It's probably because of the rumors. Rumors? Word is going around that His Majesty is gravely ill. The people who have heard the rumor are trying to approach the princess to see if it's true. But isn't His Majesty's condition top secret? Yes, that's true. But it seems that somehow the rumors have been spreading. But how? Why? That's why I need to talk to the princess. Lily Felix. Something isn't right. It seems that word has gotten out about Dad being sick. Why are you looking at me like that? How did you hear that? The letters I'm receiving lately are all mentioning Dad. I trust that His Majesty is. And I hope His Majesty is. If His Majesty allows. It seems that they are fishing for clues from me. We haven't made information about Dad public, so. Could it be that someone is spreading these rumors on purpose? So you already noticed, Princess? You really are bright. What? I was worried about how to bring it up to you, but. What? His Majesty has been sick before. Back then, the secret was kept well, so there was no issue. But now that the other nobles have found out, the situation is a bit different. If the nobles know that His Majesty is unwell, discontent will fester, and they could rise up against the crown. When the person in charge of managing the government is unable to work, issues arise. In such a case, someone must manage his affairs in his place. In his place, then you mean, right? The law does say that. The role of the Emperor's proxy is given to the next in line to the throne. You must take on the role, Your Highness. That would be me? You're the Emperor? Not the Emperor, the Emperor's proxy. Yes, so the Emperor's proxy? Not yet? What are you then? The Emperor's proxy to be? What even is that? It hasn't been confirmed yet. The Council of Elders has to meet to confirm it. It's just a formality, though. The Council of Elders, aren't they just the heads of Obelia's aristocratic houses? They're the Emperor's subjects. What say do they have over the Emperor's authority? It's not that they can limit my authority. I think it's more of a place where I can officially announce myself as the Emperor's proxy. The noble way of doing things is such a pain. Felix said that everything will be confirmed without any issues since I'm the only princess. Will I be able to do a good job? Just do the bare minimum. I'm governing a country. How can I do the bare minimum? I mean, judging by your ancestors, this country won't fall no matter how much you mess up. I can't let Dad be disappointed when he wakes up. When he wakes up. Well, do your best. Will he be able to wake up, though? The weather's nice. I'm bored. Ijkiel doesn't have time for me either. Sorry, Jeanette, we'll talk next time. Perhaps he's busy? He didn't seem very happy. It doesn't feel like he's avoiding me on purpose. And things weren't all that awkward between us after he rejected me either. We were alone like family before. It wasn't like we were dating. I wonder if the Emperor is alright. I miss the princess too. She does write back when I see her letters, but she can't share anything about the Emperor's condition in a letter. And Uncle never tells me anything, no matter how many times I ask. Should I go out? That gentleman is probably in the living room. No, I'd better not. I'm embarrassed about crying so much in front of him a few days ago. You are sensitive and kind. You would be an empress who loves and is loved by her people. What did he mean by that? Ever since then, I haven't been able to stop thinking. Why is he staying at Alpheus Manor? What relation does he have with Uncle? You truly value the Emperor and the princess. The throne belongs to the person best suited for it. The amount of mana is of little importance. You sound as if you're speaking from experience. Miss, the master is asking for you in his study. Uncle, it's me. Come in. Hello? Yes, Jeanette, welcome. I called you because I have something to talk to you about. Why is this gentleman here? What I'm going to tell you involves Viscount Patterson as well. I'll do the talking from here. Lady, you may be surprised. Or perhaps you did suspect this to some degree already, but you're all dressed up. It's an important place I'm going to. And will it be over soon? I just go in and greet them, and we pass around the documents to sign. Then I'll just stay here. I should look after you, Dad. That's what I was about to ask. I'm actually a little worried. I really should be focusing on studying magic if I want to help Dad get better. I don't know if I can manage taking care of the country on top of that. And I'm still young. You're not young. That again? I'm only 15. I'm still a kid. Well, sure, I suppose anyone being pampered like you are can act like a kid even if they're a full-grown adult. I see that you're trying, but is that really necessary anymore? What's with the way he's talking? You're going to be alone in there, so do as you please. Just rip apart anyone who pisses you off. Whatever I'm going to do. Her Royal Highness, Princess Athanasia de Alger Obelia. It is an honor to greet the star of Obelia, Princess Athanasia. May the bright sun shine down upon everyone. I'm feeling the pressure. You may all be seated. Is this what Dad has been dealing with all this time? Thank you for attending this meeting on such short notice. The reason I have gathered you here today is because there is a matter at hand we must discuss. As you all well know, His Majesty has worked tirelessly, day and night, for the sake of the people of Obelia. Though he has grown weary in both body and soul, and therefore, he intends to leave his work briefly and have some rest. According to the standard procedure, I must first talk about the matter at hand. And so, based on Obelia's laws of imperial authority, I intend to share His Majesty's burden of managing the country in order to ease his weariness. Therefore, I asked you permission to step in and handle the Emperor's duties. Now we share brief pleasantries and sign the documents. I know this is all just a formality, but I beg your forgiveness, Princess. Lord Caleo of House Redford, I believe he is against the imperial family, though he never shows it outright. It's just that I've heard an odd rumor recently. He dares to interrupt an imperial family member in an official meeting? This is his way of belittling me in front of everyone. You think you can underestimate me because I'm a young princess? And you couldn't even look my father in the eye, yet you dare. I did not give you permission to speak, my lord. If you truly believe your words are appropriate for this meeting, the proper courtesy would be to raise one's hand and present the matter officially. I have signed the document. She doesn't even bat an eye. I have signed as well. And to think, I mistook her for nothing more than a cute little princess at her debutante. My apologies, I spoke out of place. Guess he doesn't have the guts to have his words on the official record, does he? I get my right to act in the Emperor's place the moment I announce it anyway. He should have just kept his head down and signed his document. He tried to overpower me and got nothing out of it. I beg your pardon, Your Highness, is there a reason why His Majesty isn't here in person? He could have just given the order without needing to go through the tiresome process of bringing us all here. Is something the matter with His Majesty's health, as the rumors say? Has Lord Alpheus gone mad? What's the matter with Mr. White? He can be a little mean sometimes, but House Alpheus is on the side of the imperial family, right? It can't be helped that Dad's state is secretly known amongst the nobility, but it must stay a secret. I have to avoid it becoming official knowledge at all costs. As you well know, His Majesty isn't fond of tedious procedures. I cannot acknowledge that rumor in any way. Therefore, I decided on my own to bring in the council so as not to disturb His Majesty while he is resting. There are no procedural issues in regards to this matter. I have already made that clear at the beginning of the council meeting. Please avoid uselessly repeating the same question. Scolding him for not listening. An appropriate reaction. I was worried that the princess was still too young for the job, but it seems there was no need to worry. His Majesty would have crushed that man the moment he spoke out of line. Felix was always worried that His Majesty ruled his people with fear. Sir, you are making too many enemies unnecessarily. I can just kill them all. He must be more at ease now. That man in the robe. He must be Duke Alphen's attendant. But why would he be dressed that way when he isn't even a magician? Also, it's my first time seeing him bring anyone other than his son in recent years. It's bothering me for some reason. Do you still have something left to say, Duke Apollo? Do forgive me, Your Highness. But as His Majesty's loyal subject, I would like to ask. What is His Majesty's illness, and what symptoms does he have? What is this guy's problem? Is he out of his mind? As I have already stated, His Majesty has been tending to this empire for a long time without taking care of his own well-being. The accumulated stress has taken a toll on him. You must all be aware that my assumption of the Emperor's duties does not require the Council's agreement. So just sign the damn paper. This meeting was held as a courtesy to the heads of the noble houses. I cannot grasp what intention you have behind repeatedly asking these off-topic questions. As a loyal vassal of the imperial family, there is something I must confirm. What? There's something wrong. I have heard that the reason his body and soul are corrupted to the point of being unable to work is because he has used dark magic. What on earth? Duke Alpheus, I never expected you to have such an imagination. Do you understand the gravity of what you've just said? If you are saying this groundlessly, the princess will hold you accountable for your actions. What? How does Mr. White know that Dad used dark magic? Why is he bringing that up right here and now? The foundation of dark magic is curses. If someone is caught using dark magic, they are locked away in a tower forever, and if they have harmed anyone, they are immediately executed regardless of their status. The nobles are starting to have doubts. I cannot hesitate. As His Majesty's proxy, I cannot take your words lightly. Insulting an imperial family member with such lies is a serious crime. To spread such a preposterous rumor about the emperor is deplorable. You must know that to speak such profanities about the imperial family is a crime punishable by law. The traces of dark magic were barely able to be detected by Lucas. I must end this council meeting immediately, and find out if Roger Apollo has real evidence, or if he is just bluffing. I will look into the source of this rumor, find out the intentions behind it, and punish the culprit severely. We will end this council meeting here since it has strayed from its Duke Alpheus attendant. How disrespectful. You're interrupting. My apologies. I'm just so proud of my smart little nieces. That man? He was at Alpheus Manor. Felix. Princess. Stay behind me no matter what. Impossible. You're the previous monarch, Emperor Anastasius. What? Such familiar faces. All of you nobles. And Claude's royal knight too. What is going on here? Dad is unconscious. And Lucas is not by my side at the moment. Something beyond my understanding has happened. The previous emperor. Goodness me. Duke Apollo, what is going on here? That man who was at Alpheus Manor. The man who was oddly kind to Jeanette. And probably the man I saw in my dream. That's it. That's why I couldn't figure out who he was no matter how much I searched. Because the previous emperor was erased from all the official records. But what is he doing here? He's supposed to be dead. Duke Apollo, did you let this man into the imperial palace? Do you think His Majesty will forgive you for this action? Lower your sword, Felix Robin. Do you know who you're pointing that at? What should I do? I'm the one at the top of the hierarchy right now. I must take a stand. May I ask? Are you my father's elder brother? That's right, Princess Athanasia. This is my first time seeing you in an official setting. Jewel eyes. He really is Dad's brother. I've known you to be dead for some time. It's surprising to find you alive. This is a man who tried to kill Dad numerous times but ended up dead by his hand instead. Yes, I'm sure I'm terribly sorry to pop in without any notice. It doesn't make any sense. How did he survive, and why didn't he do anything the last time he bumped into me? Officially, he died during a political war with my dad, so how am I supposed to treat him? For one thing, he's of the imperial bloodline, so he cannot simply be arrested. The nobles are starting to make calculations. And may I ask why you've returned to the imperial palace? Duke Apollo has mentioned Dad's dark magic. If that gets confirmed as truth, even an emperor would be marked as a criminal and have to leave the throne. Seeing how he appeared right after my dad has fallen unconscious, that must be what he is aiming for. Or perhaps he is the one who cursed Dad. Would you look at that? She picks up on things quite fast, doesn't she? Since I'm a forgotten man, I was planning on quietly leaving the country. But I happened to hear a rumor that made me feel inclined to return for the sake of this country. To think I expected her to be startled and hide behind the night trembling. That ridiculous rumor Duke Apollo mentioned just now. Impressive. Unfortunately, yes. An emperor using forbidden dark magic and getting cursed by it isn't something that can be easily overlooked. You dare dishonor His Majesty with groundless accusations. Duke Alpheus, Uncle, are you prepared to take responsibility for this situation? His Majesty will not sit back and allow you to walk free when he hears what you have been saying. He has the audacity to accuse my dad, when it was him who used dark magic to curse others. Dad didn't harm anyone with his magic, he cast it on himself. And on the contrary, Uncle, you're the one who... You think I won't expose your wrongdoings myself? If I tell people the truth, what will happen to Jeanette, who was born of that man's dark magic? From what I hear, Princess, there have been numerous times you have suffered from out-of-control mana. That is my condition, and none of your concern, uncle. No, the imperial bloodline is known for its pure mana. Such problems should not be occurring. What do you? Information about holy beasts is only passed down to direct heirs, so Claude obviously wouldn't have known since he killed Anastasis to take the throne. The existence of holy beasts, the fact that mana returns to its owner when the owner is with the beast, all of that is kept secret. What happened with my mana was completely natural, but it's perfect for him to use to his advantage in this situation. What I meant is, judging by the vast and unstable amount of mana in you, I believe you may be being conjured by the Emperor's dark magic. That's what I wanted to say. Sir, I believe you are going too far with this. That is a groundless accusation. That's right. Princess, it is not worth listening to such nonsense. No one would believe that rumor. Is such a thing possible through dark magic? But would he say something like that without any basis at all? Come to think of it, the princess's mother was a foreign dancer. Why would he keep a lowly dancer close? That's true. I thought it was because of his own upbringing. First you dare to show yourself in this place, and now you insult me and His Majesty. How are you going to take responsibility for this? So that's how you want to play it. He dared to do such a thing in Dad's absence. Insult no princess. If it's untrue, all my dear brother has to do is just prove his innocence. Inform Claude he will come running even in his sleep if you tell him I'm here. So he does know that Dad's unconscious. Why won't the princess inform His Majesty in a situation like this? Maybe the rumors are true indeed. It's been a while since His Majesty has taken a break, yet you give me no choice but to be an incompetent daughter. You there go to His Majesty's chambers and inform him that his presence is needed. Yes, Your Highness. Summon the royal wizard as well. He will be there tending to His Majesty. As you wish, Your Highness. Wizard. If I pass the information to Lucas like this, he'll be sure to realize what's happening and do something about it. If the royal wizard joins us, it will be much easier to prove my innocence. And we will be able to find out how you have come to stand before us, uncle. Isn't raising the dead undoubtedly a forbidden magic? Saying that Claude is fine is obviously a bluff. But the wizard she's mentioning must be Lucas. There's no record proving whether a wizard of the tower can break the contract and kill an imperial family member. But I must avoid meeting Lucas here. He might figure out who I am. There are too many eyes on us. He doesn't really plan on meeting my dad, does he? This situation must be wrapped up quickly. It's no wonder you are questioning this situation. Princess. I've done what I came to do, and people are starting to have doubts. If you would like, I'll fill you in on all the details about the truth of that day. The truth. The nobles are shaken. I don't know what he is planning to say, but I must stop them from hearing it. This is no situation in which to continue our meeting. The meeting is adjourned, you may all leave. What really happened that day? Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.